Yeah, it's just too broken. This extra turns thing with Goldspan is just gross. GG's. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be saying goodbye to some of the cards that have shaped Standard. Within today's game, it's not a deck that I'm like showcasing and asking you guys to play or anything like that. It's just a deck that I put together that showcases some of the cards that have been in Standard for a long time and that have shaped Standard in a way that's either negative or positive, So some of these cards are Goldspan Dragon, Lolth, Spider Queen, and obviously Expressive Iteration here. I'm also saying goodbye to Imrith because I'm a huge fan of this dragon, and I think we are, it's not a dragon that has put a significant amount of impact, although it was always such a good card. In my opinion, it was always such a good card. Ward 4 gets to draw you cards. It's a 5/5. It was always the bane of Goldspan Dragon. If you were if you were playing like against like some Epiphany decks back in the day and you played this, they couldn't basically attack with their Goldspan Dragon anymore. So I always admired this dragon. Also Lolth, Lolth is like in almost every mono black list, and it's for a good reason, right? Mono black usually has some small critters that they sacrifice, and then Lolth gets advantage off of that because it gets loyalty, and then with Blood on the Snow around, or was around, it just helped basically have this planeswalker excel in a lot of ways. Also, it was played in a multitude of decks as well, like almost every planeswalker list, every Super Friends list. Lolth was just such a good card, right? And very annoying to play against. Very, very annoying. It's one of these cards. And then we get the Goldspan Dragon here, and Goldspan Dragon is just, I think it's too powerful for Standard. It was always very, very powerful. If you get like a treasure, it gives you 2 mana, and like the thing about Magic the Gathering in general is that like usually whoever has mana has advantage, usually, and not most of the time. And like whoever's up on mana in a way is up on advantage because they can always cast cards, and they can always cast bigger cards, let's say. And when you cast bigger cards, you just get more value. Usually that's the case. It also depends on the card, of course, but we've seen Goldspan in multiple decks, right? Like just name it: Rakdos, Izzet, Grixis, just everything that had red, even big mono red, we've seen Goldspan in. And Goldspan was significantly more broken when the extra turns mechanic was in Standard, and it was a very hated card. So we utilized one tiny bit of extra mechanic use here with an Alchemist's Gambit for the last time in Standard, because Goldspan is finally leaving. And then the last card I really wanted to pay tribute for was Expressive Iteration. Huge fan of this card. It's gonna take us multiple sets until we see another card like this, right? We do have a card coming that is kind of similar to this in a way, and it's an instant, but I think Expressive Iteration is a draw to most of the time, and that card isn't. So that's the thing that makes it just so good, and the fact that you can always pick what you're drawing off of the top 3 is just crazy, right? So 2 mana, pick what you draw off of the top 3 for 2, draw 2 is just crazy. So I love this card. We're gonna miss this card. We're gonna miss Goldspan. We're gonna miss Lolth. We're gonna miss Doomscar as well. But I just can't make a deck that fits all the cards that I have in mind. So I'm just saying farewell, goodbye to these cards, at least for Standard. You'll always have these cards, so you can play them in other formats. But yeah, this is the list. It's a Standard best of 1 list. That's the stats right here. It's a Grixis list. I love Grixis, my personal favorite. We're running Consider to fix the mana because we're only running 24 lands. We're running Voltage Surge, Make Disappear, Test of Talents. Test of Talents is also a card that's leaving, and it's going to hurt, right? Because you usually play Test of Talents to exile Invoke Despair, which is such an annoying card, right? And it's very powerful card as well. So a Test of Talents is leaving as well, so I guess goodbye to this card as well. We're playing Infernal Grasp here, Meat Hook Massacre, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Memory Delusion. We're playing big score as well, and you know our top end is Emrith, Loath, and Goldspan Dragon. And within the mana base, we're not playing any basics at all. Actually, we're just playing you know, all the dual lands, and we're playing the pathways for the last time here as well, because they're also exiting standard. So yeah, with that being said, this isn't a deck that is like, oh my god, play it for like the last time before, you know, before Dominaria. No, it's just a list for us to say goodbye to these cards, and then and yeah, it's just like a fun video for the day, I guess. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much. I can't wait till I cover the Dominaria United set, and yeah, this should be very exciting. So thank you guys for all your support, for your continued support. Welcome to everyone that's new to the channel. I'm so glad to have you. We are growing at an amazing pace. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. If you guys want to support the channel in any way, check out the links in the description. Become a patron, become a member of the channel. All these things, all these forms of support will help me out greatly for my time and effort. With that being said, thank you guys, enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later with another one. Okay, bye. All right. this is interesting. I mean, yeah, let's try it out. We can try it out. Very, very slow hand. Very slow. But we have Fable and Meat Hook Massacre here. We just need the Shaman to survive so he can deal some damage. Yep. Might as well play the tap land. I mean, there's nothing we can do. I don't think we can race a Luminarch Aspirant, to be honest. Even with the Meat Hook here. If they're playing mono white, they'll probably have Brutal Cathar and stuff like that. Yeah, it seems like they do. GG's. Meat Hook is gone. Yeah, that was a risky keep anyway. Very unfortunate. I wish I had this like a turn earlier, so we can at least deal with the Luminarch Aspirant. That would have like made a huge difference here. Yeah, now they're gonna tax our Voltage Surge too. He taxed the Alchemist's Gambit. Okay. Okay. Big score, huh? Okay. We can kill the Aspirant here, which I don't mind. I think that's the most optimal play for us here. Because these can easily be dealt with, right? With this Meat Hook. Let's see what they got though. Sun Gold Sentinel. Okay. Sure. Man, please give me another land. Holy. I think we can make this play here.
Envy the strong.
And we just need one more land. That's all we need, to be honest. I think we can gladly make this play, even if they have removal. Yeah. How much removal are you gonna have anyway? Okay. Alright, so we still take 3. Sure. We're at the brink of death. No mistakes with the blocks. Just one land off the top is all I want. Really all I want. No land. Yikes. Alright. Nonetheless, I think we can still make this play. Okay. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Plus, it's not like we can draw with the low. They'll just basically like lower the loyalty here. We finally draw land. Oh my god. We kind of need to have this flip. Wandering Emperor. GG's. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a voltage surge, but we can't target that. Maybe we can target something else with the voltage surge. Hopeful initiate. Alright, let's put a stop here just in case they have another Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Sure. Sure. Alright, take the spider. I mean... Alright. We gain 1 life. That didn't flip, did it? Nope. Okay, that is a Wandering Emperor. I mean, that has to be a Wandering Emperor. They're keeping 4 mana up. Just a Ganjo, I guess. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that is not gonna happen, friend. GG's. And Gambit too. Good game, mono white player. Good game. Take the gold span, we still win. Nice. That was pretty good. Well played. Nice. Alright, keep this. Okay. Champion of the Perished. Sure. Okay. All right. We had to take the damage first. Oh, no lands. That sucks, opponent. That really sucks. Yeah, their hand is stacked. Okay. What are these lists that are being played in in Mythic? Are you insane? Who plays this card? They must be out of their minds. Alright. How are we not finding lands, bro? How is that even a thing? That's insane. What are you playing, opponent? What are you playing? Oh, come on. Finally. It's like... Oh, of course. Of course. Man, we were always one land short. Always.
A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Okay.
I will cull the weak. I will get what I want.
Okay.
Go on, run, but we will catch you. Aren't I generous?
Please give me a land off the top, please. They have a counterspell, I'm guessing. I mean, what would be holding priority here? Alright, to hand, to deck, to exile. Kinda need an untapped land here, to be honest. I would have kept the Hive, but we need to hold up our counterspell here. Yeah, meat hook incoming. We are gonna counter that meat hook.
We will slay our enemies.
Okay, they paid mana as well, which is pretty good.
It's bold to bargain with me. Come, I'll tell you a secret. You'll squirm in my web.
Okay.
Oh yes, I know the knowledge you seek. A setback, nothing more.
Alright, they're playing a very greedy list here, but it's okay. Yeah, Loath is gone. Soul Shatters. Turtle. Sure. Okay. What a weird pile. We just ran out of gas. That's the thing. Like their cards are just significantly less powerful, but we just ran out of gas. That's the problem. Macro duality. Oh my god. Really? Yikes.
Are you in a rap? My power is for annihilation.
Okay. Our opponent is an absolute greed lord. GG's. Yeah, we're gonna lose the memory deluge too. What are these top decks, opponent? I hope our opponent top decks a land. How are we, and how are you not exiling the memory deluge here? That's crazy. Alright. We have to kill the hive while we have the chance here.
And my will cannot be denied.
Just absolutely horrible.
At least there is do what I demand.
Okay, we're down to one. Only one meat hook to close out this game. Please draw me something besides lands here. Yikes. To hand, to deck, to exile. Okay. Are we going to be able to flip this around? That's the question. Alright, let's keep in mind that they have... Okay. So we're gonna attack with Imrith only because we do need 4 blockers at least. Imrith is gonna draw us a lot of cards. That's pretty good. It's a pretty decent draw here. We can kill the hive and block both of these. Alright, these are pretty decent. Yeah. It all comes down to this, honestly.
We will slay our enemies.
Okay, that's game. Right? They finally drew a land. Man, these games are getting super close. GG's. Nice. GG's. Wow. What a game. Yikes. Alright. Let's try this. One black source with 2 meat hooks. No treasures yet for the voltage surge, but we can always give it a try. Generous visitor. Yep. It's the usual. Man, this hand sucks, bro. It really does. Just one black source off the top is all I want. Okay. What is this hand, bro? Nice. That's something. Okay. Spirited Companion, sure. I think we played that relatively well. Nice. A 2/2 Companion. Okay. I think the play there was definitely Loath, right? Sure. Let's just close this out quick. Okay. Goldspan is just so, like, broken, right? Because we can cast Memory Deluge for 2 treasures. That's just incredibly broken. Like, Goldspan leaving standard is just, it's good for standard. I think it's way too overpowered for standard. Okay. Yeah, it's just too broken. This extra turns thing with Goldspan is just gross. GG's. Nice.